Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily Oracle reading for December the 15th, Tuesday. And December is puttering on. We're in the midpoint, and it's a new moon that's just moved from Sagittarius into Capricorn, which always is a good thought as a Sagittarian for me to be on that cusp, because as a Sagittarian we think explore, expand, and we'll be caught in that loop of explore, expand. But the Capricorn energy comes in to say reevaluate before you go on your next journey. Your next exploratory trip should be reevaluated. The things you learned from the last one, slow it down a tad. That's a good thing to keep up front, not just for the energies of those months or this new moon, but just for anything that you do. We run because this is a fast-paced world we live in, even in the slowed down pandemic. I'm just talking about me. I can find a way to rush even in that. I can make a list and plow through it. And then next day come and make a list and plow through it. But what have you evaluated? Maybe by the third day it comes to me, well, you're doing a lot of things really fast, and what is priority? In that list, is there anything that's priority, or are we just doing? Which gives us time to pause and look at being. So, the cards have been shuffled and divined, and the first card that fell in this reading is the Six of Emotion. And the Six of Emotion says, which I think is really accurate or appropriate for right now as we go into this holiday season. The Six of Emotion says, recall the past. However, recall it accurately, so that we can enjoy the magical moments of the present. Get in touch with your own inner child and what exactly was real. Because, we have a way to look at holidays in this magical fashion that is often not really heavy laden in truth. Because I know we all have a family member who goes on with nostalgia. Remember when, as though nothing ever good happened after when. Well, I challenge you to find some good in today as we create new memories so we can remember when. Find time to play. Find time to connect with your inner child. Find time to connect in creative ways with those you love here now, today. We can be socially distant, but yet we can still be socially connected. Don't forget, connection is one of the most important places that we go. That's why we came here, to connect with each other and with Source. So when I greet you as a light worker, for those of you who are a little confused about what that means when I'm saying it, when I say greetings light workers, I'm saying to that group of people who have decided that no matter what goes on or however the story is spun, I have an obligation to find the highest version of it. Those are light workers. And light workers need light workers, because just like all other humans, we drop too. And we need those around us that will pick us up during those times when we fall. We should all do that for each other. The second card that coincides with or supports the six of emotion. And not to forget that six speak to fantasies, imagination. It also, on the highest end of the tier, also speaks to original ideas. So after you go nostalgic and you have fantasies about what holidays were, let's come up with some creative ways to develop connection so that we can talk about what holidays are in a loving way. The second card that supports that six of emotion is taking shelter. The answers are within. And I take that back to this new moon. When you've done running, when you are done exploring and expanding, take shelter. Go within. And let's look at those things that we learned and look at those areas where we still aren't all that great and what we could do to change some of that. And are we willing to do the work to change some of that? Or are we just going to keep running through and not take a moment to stop and reassess, running and hitting walls and picking ourselves up off the ground and just running some more? Or are we going to take some time and assess and reassess? Do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Heal your relationships. Organize your possessions. Incubate your ideas for the future. Gathering your inner resources. It's time to plan and prepare. With this new moon and all new moons, we know the work comes in from the spiritual perspective is that we plant seeds, we set intentions. And so, in lieu of all the running, let's plant some seeds for the good things we want to see in the next 4 to 6 weeks. If you have a plan, an azimuth has been shot. You have a chance of getting where you say you want to go. The second card that supports the six of emotion is receiving. Open up and allow yourself to receive love in all ways from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better receiving love than audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love and it feels good. And that's because I decided to receive it. And so more comes. The final card in this reading, it's from the Power of Love deck, is ownership. And ownership says, I acknowledge my misdeeds and my accomplishments alike, and I learn to love them both. So don't hide what you do that's not quite right, because somebody needs to know that everybody's not perfect. Somebody needs to know that we are flawfully beautiful, because our flaws make our flowers brighter. I am this, and I am also that, and it's okay. That's the message for today, guys. Take time to shelter. Let's look at the relationships that we've had, because during the holiday seasons, we run into people we hadn't seen. We get caught up in the nostalgia, relationships in our families that aren't what we'd like them to be, and we look at what we thought they were. And usually, if you take a deeper look, they are never what you really thought they were. They're exactly what they were supposed to be to get you where you are right now. So what you gonna do about it? As a light worker, we stand for better. We stand for brighter. We stand for progress. We stand to see the good in all things. So when I say namaste, I have an intention to see the Christ in you. So thank you for listening. This is Oya Transformation. And if you have not yet received your book, Oya Transformation, Volume 1, it's a book of poetry. It's enlightening, it's encouraging, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's $27.99. You can inbox me, pay on PayPal or Zelle, Cash App. However you do it soon because they're running out and I want you to have it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for showing up. And as always, be love, be light, be well.